his consultants got in his ear, and they said,
Yeah.
you know, you're not pan. You got to pander the other way, so you're gonna lose basically money probably. What's wrong with people with blue hair? I mean, what's that have to do?
I know. I was gonna say, if I walked in here with blue hair, what you trying to say?
Well,
blue hair right
say,
now.
What's up, blood?
Actually, wouldn't it be the other way around?
Yeah.
All right.
It's an insult.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
That's a gang reference. Sorry, Matt.
Where's the grooming? What you know?
Matt's
What do you know about that?
I know about the gangs. Oh, dude, you ever seen Blood In, Blood Out? Come on, man. You never seen any of these?
I've given blood donated many times.
Dude, you're
typo
sick.
negative right here.
O positive in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your handle again?
Yeah. OF.
Well, you know, and speaking of we're still talking about music here. There's a number one song that's been in the headlines, and it's been across that. It's been so popular that even the mainstream media has been talking.
I like it. I like it a lot. A lot of passion. A lot of he's definitely commenting on like a social, socio-economic, like
inequality.
yeah. I don't even know if it's inequality. It's just the impact of the decisions that are being made. When he says North of Richmond, he's talking about people in the politicians in DC.
Yep, exactly.
And so he's not necessarily saying like, oh, just north of Richmond, it's a little town. He's like, no, he's talking about the politicians that are making decisions for our lives. It's impacting us in so many ways, and here we are. What do? We just go to work. We try to do our best. We try to put, food on the table. Like I have 3 kids, so it's tough, and so I feel it when the gas prices are up, the food prices are up. Like, dude, it was like $10 for a pack of bacon. I'm like, dude, that was like $4 like a few years ago. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's like 1,000%, like 500% or whatever it is, like increase. Like, I just can't have like a pound of bacon to have, some.
That's like the most American thing you can do.
Biscuits and gravy, man, and some freaking bacon.
Yeah, that's right. The forgotten man and women, right? That's what he's kind of singing about, and that he really made the case when this was going viral. Even the debate at the Republican debate, they brought it up, and he was actually really frustrated and just irritated because it wasn't about Republican. It wasn't about any candidate, a political party, because it's about the everyday person. And so, and we're talking about this. I have to play this next little clip here from Good Morning America. I mean, you would think they celebrate, the hardworking class, the middle class who is out there, just about the song, everything you just mentioned about all the things that we struggle with. And this is what they said.
Men North of Richmond is a no-frills attack on the powerful and, controversially, on far less powerful targets as well.
And the whole beast, milk and welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds.
It's been boosted by big ups from podcasters like Joe Rogan, getting more than 17 million streams.
Men North of Richmond showed up on YouTube on a channel called Radio WV, has now become #1 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. It's the most popular song in the country.
And they don't think you know, but I know that you do.
Fans hear an authentic from the heart hit that speaks on behalf of an overlooked America. Critics hear racially tinged dog whistles. Anthony describes his own political beliefs as dead center.
It seems like both sides serve the same master, and that master is not someone of any good to the people of this country.
Dog whistle. So, Matt, what is this? What is they saying? They're really taking this. Millions of people across America and the world are really celebrating this song, And again, it's not about left and right. And they're saying this is a dog whistle about racism because they said
it's like what we looked over earlier with the memes. It's like you state a fact and like, oh, that's racist now. And, it's something that, we talk about it all the time. People use race identity. And these are things that we have differences as people. But, the mainstream media, the people, the elites in this country know that those differences are things that they can manipulate and target to further divide, people. Like he said, he's probably in the middle. And I think he actually made a statement about it being played at the Republican event. Like, cause he's like, it's for those people too. The people in DC, Republican, Democrat, anybody that's, currently screwing over. And there's people on both sides of the aisles in DC, and the people that are in there, the lobbyists, the people that are, making things run, and what, Trump coined as the swamp. So the dog whistle, that's just something that, I think it's just it's a continued bit from the left. I don't know. I've heard it many times.
It's so crazy because, it seems like, Kayla, that people get fixated on just controversy. They want to divide everybody. They make a living off of it. Sometimes they just want to just not celebrate this. Why do you think that's happening?
That's just how our media runs now. Like if it's not a catchy headline or news story for someone to have a discussion or conversation over so that we can have a disagreement and have discourse, then it's like not worth reporting, like it's not interesting. Really. That's how like at least my timelines and my social media is. It's what can we like post about or what can we nitpick here and there to actually like make this newsworthy. Not that his song isn't newsworthy, but obviously like let's stir the pot a little bit so we can divide people more, I guess.
All right, Omar, you have anything to add on that?
It's spot on. I mean, like I said, it's a dead center song. He's just talking about just the American just struggle right now. And it's not even just now. People have been struggling for a long time. Mm-hmm. And no matter what the economy looks like, sometimes the economy only benefits one group or a certain amount of people, but sometimes it's a little bit better, for some, to be able to achieve. I mean, I remember a few years ago, we were able to buy a house for the first time. Interest rates are low. Yeah. Shout out to coronavirus.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Rona.
All right. Thank you. Shout out to China. But the rates were low. We were able to buy a house though. But I mean, it's not everyone was because some people didn't have a job. Yeah. Some people, unfortunately, weren't able to go to work. And that's the kind of stuff where it just, it's just kind of, it makes me, it just, it helps people to focus. And when you have a song like this, that when it gets pitted, people have to pit each other against it. Oh, this is for my group. This is for my group. It's like, dude, we're all kind of the same, we're not all so different from each other. I think at the end of it, we have a lot more that we agree on and that we see eye to eye with, but
it's a Imago Day right there. The image of God,